In the top stories, Governor General's deputy outlines the government's agenda, 2022 Diwali motorcade thrills thousands, and St. Louis police investigate school shooting. Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Midday Newscast. Today is Tuesday, October 25th, 2022. I'm Mervan Thompson. Nationally, the agenda of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party's administration was outlined by Her Excellency Marcella Liburd, Governor General's Deputy Esquire and JP, during her delivery of the throne speech at the opening of the new session of Parliament in St. Kitts and Nevis. She spoke of issues the government will seek to redress, such as water challenges, integrity in public life, and working for the benefit of all citizens. She also spoke of focus on the blue, green and orange economies and protecting and revamping the citizenship by investment program to further benefit the country, among others.
Our government will rethink the stereotypical conception of security in implementing effective ways in crime prevention and crime detection, using modern technology to strengthen the security apparatus in crime fighting and crime detection. We will undertake an audit of the capabilities of our present security forces and commit to exploring all available options of forging meaningful partnerships with regional and international agencies to improve the nation's security mechanism. Our government will build on the initial outreach with the security forces and will continue its engagement to address the issues that have undermined the morale, working conditions, and professionalism of the men and women whose service is vital to creating the enabling environment for effective delivery of our strategies to build back better in the post-pandemic era.
The opening of the new session of Parliament took place on Tuesday at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, which also saw the new Speaker and her deputy being elected. Meanwhile, the Speaker and the Deputy Speaker of the National Assembly have been elected. During the early stages of the opening session of Parliament on Tuesday, Honorable Lanine Blanchett and Honorable Latoya Jones were elected the new Speaker and Deputy Speaker, respectively, of the House of Assembly. Honorable Lanine Blanchett is the third female Speaker of the House. The election of both women to the positions of Speaker and Deputy Speaker is the country has the most women occupying Parliament for the first time. To increase the involvement of schools across the island, in the agriculture sector, the Ministry of Agriculture recently met with teachers and principals to relaunch their education initiative. During an interview with the Ministry of Agriculture's Media and Communication Unit, Assistant Secretary and Facilitator of the initiative, Kyle Flanders, spoke of some of the projects that have been implemented.
We started last year with our education initiative, where we had our internship program, our work attachment program. We also had our school garden enhancement program, where we gave a number of tools to some of the schools to help them to get started on their garden. And we're looking for an equal partnership between the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Agriculture, because we feel as though these are the synergies that can help to push the sector forward.
He also spoke of future plans to create a green area in preschools and also to get children in high schools involved in their internship program.
So we'll be going around later on to look at the preschools and see how we can get them a nice green area. If we cannot go across in the soil, we go up in vertical farming, so that the students are still, the young ones are still involved in agriculture. This is a start of something that we hope that can be pushed forward. The internship program is going to be every year. So high schools, CFBC, you're welcome. Even AVEC, I know they might not have a program per se, but they can send persons interested in agriculture to our ministry, and we'll facilitate them.
Dean of Technical and Vocational Education at CFBC, Andrew Abraham, spoke of the importance of having the session, noting that it's a step in the right direction.
This session, it's very important as part of the planning process going forward for us as stakeholders in agriculture, as the schools and CFBC itself for us. This was an opportunity to share some of our shortcomings, but to better understand what happens within the Ministry of Agriculture, so that we could better partner to get the best outcome for both institutions. So I would say this session here is a win-win situation, but it's an important one and a step in the right direction.
He said he learned a lot, including how to approach the ministry to get the assistance they need to effectively introduce the initiatives.